Hello, my name is Mel. This is journal entry number 2. Today is January 6th. Yesterday was my birthday. So I'm slightly older and just as sleepy. Yeah. Alright, welcome to the No Nonsense Club. I don't care if you haven't had nonsense in 5 years or if you just had nonsense this morning. I'm not kicking you out of the club because I'm not judgmental like that. So I got a board and I did the math, and officially today it's been 29 days since our last nonsense. If you were here last week, you know what that means. If you weren't here last week, nonsense is the word that I'm going to be using to refer to sex. Yeah. So yeah, if you're new here, this is my personal journal entry and celibacy accountability log. If that's something you don't want to watch, just don't watch it. I don't care. This is for me, not for you. Anyway, this week has been really rough for me. I've been having a hard time sleeping. I can't stay asleep, or I just feel very bothered, and I'm still not at that point where my instinct is to pray. It's like a 50-50 shot that something will be wrong and I'll instantly pray, or something will be wrong and I'll just start freaking out because something is wrong. And I don't know, at this point in the game, because I'm 26 now, and I've known God my whole life. So at this point in the game, I feel like, I should be good at this, anxiety, just pray, depression, just pray, whatever else, just pray. But nah, it's not that simple. But speaking of, let me stop and pray before we continue. Amen. All right, so clearly, oh my God. Clearly, I have an inability to hold this thing still. Might have to get one of those pods or whatever. So I've been having a myriad of health issues. First my knees, then my eyes, and then I got sick. And if it's not one thing, it's another that's just preventing me from sleeping. Because if I'm sleeping and then my leg hurts, I'm gonna wake up instantly and try to see what's up with my leg, because I can't be uncomfortable. Sometimes I get hungry in the middle of the night and I'm not gonna get up to find some food. I'm just gonna sit here and being upset because I'm hungry, because I also have acid reflux. If I get up to eat, then I'm gonna trigger the acid reflux. I forget to eat during the daytime. I forget breakfast, I forget lunch. I usually do eat dinner, but then either I'm gonna have a sleep problem because of the acid reflux, or I didn't eat enough, so I'm gonna wake up because I'm hungry. So if it's not one thing, it's another. I don't know, the definition of insanity is, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to get different results. I can't, I don't know, I haven't even tried to make sure that I eat, because I just, time passes and I'm just oh wait, lunch passed. I didn't eat anything. Oops, oh well, I'll try again tomorrow. And that is insanity. Okay, so I have a hard time switching between tasks. So if I'm doing something, I'm a teacher. So if I'm teaching my class and then, they leave and they go to lunch, whatever was on my mind at that time is what I'm gonna do. And so I'll start doing a different thing, and then I'll have a thought to do something else. And I'm doing jumping between different things. And then the church across the street has a bell that will ring at 12 o'clock. That bell will ring and I go, oh, it's 12 o'clock. But lunch ends at 12:06. Hi, this is Melon Post. Please forgive my roommate and him yelling his obscenities. He's really into that video game, just pretend like you can't hear it. So, like, I missed out on time. The only thing I have time to do is go to the bathroom. My roommate's playing video games right now super loud, so if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. I don't really eat lunch. Don't wake up early enough to eat breakfast, or if I do, I still, like, I'm doing something, I'm always on the move. I don't remember to eat. I've tried setting alarms. I don't know, I'm just not very good with time management. I've tried everything. I've gotten the apps, I set the alarms, I write stuff down, I make lists, and time is just constantly escaping me. That's not even what the topic is today. We're supposed to be talking about ways to stay away from nonsense. The Bible says, if you resist the devil, he will flee from you. And so one thing that you have to do is just resist. And I say it like it's simple, but it's not simple at all. Like if you're currently in a relationship where you're trying to be celibate, then resisting is going to be a lot harder than, like, for me, where I don't have a significant other right now, and guys that I've dated they don't know where I live. Why did I say that? My point is, resisting is hard, but it's harder for some people than it is for others. One solid way to make it easier to resist is to block numbers. Number one, you block that number. Nothing good's gonna come out of that. Just go ahead and block the number. Another way that you can resist some nonsense is having an accountability partner. Maybe you might have a sister or brother or friend who will keep up with you. I have this video. This is how I'm keeping myself accountable. I'm using this video. Like, I'm confessing to you, whatever else. So get an accountability partner, or even make one of these video journals too. The thing you can do is to keep yourself busy. If you're struggling with resisting like personal nonsense, if you know what I mean, then you're gonna have to get out of the house. You're gonna find a hobby outside of the house. Like, go walk around, go do something. Don't be sitting in your house just sitting in your house because idle hands, will find something to do. And that's not, conducive to, your walk with Christ or whatever else you got going on. In that same vein of keeping busy, one thing you can do is pray. Like, because if no one else is gonna listen to what you're struggling with, God is always going to listen to whatever it is. So literally just pray. Just, go to your quiet place and just say, God, I have this desire, and this is something that you created. So we know that, it's good, and there's a purpose for it within a very specific context. And now is not the time for me to be engaging in it because, I'm not at that place. So God, please, give me the strength to deal with this. Help me walk this out. Give me something to do. Have somebody call me. Like, you can pray for anything, honestly. If you need to just get it out, definitely tell God, because God's not going to tell nobody. God's not going to tell nobody that you called him to ask him for help to stay away from nonsense. Right? Okay. That's all I got. Hopefully, so we're at 29 days. Next week, hopefully it'll be 36 days. So, y'all pray for me. See you next week, I guess.